Yeah, guys, allow me to talk to you, or rather, allow me to talk to those people who fear attempting doing something new, those people who fear attempting starting something simply because they fear what other people are going to say. Are you among them? If you are among them, karibu sana. Let's get started. Allow me to talk to you and tell you that sometimes we think that people care too much about what we are doing, about what we are wearing, what we are eating. Like, people talk, people will always talk. And not because people will always talk. It is up to you to decide whether you're going to please people or you're going to serve your purpose. There are people who can never serve their purpose because of the fear of, my classmates will laugh at me, I don't have a good hairstyle, I don't even know how to speak properly. Let me talk to you. Your life is on your hands. You are responsible for your own life. So, one thing I came to realize, I used also to be like you guys, and I believe everybody else would say the same. They would say that it is until that time I was tired. You see, like now the song Phyllis Budia sings and say, Obone ginyare yokanoga kuheaga goroire mithia Lirio gatiga komeraga uno tutingĩhota yokanoga gũkirĩrĩria ũgĩcigana nĩcigana hĩndĩ ĩyo norio wĩkahota gũkinyanĩria merirĩria. Guys, this is the meat. Nataka kuwekea chemke kidogo with my warm water here. Always make sure that when you are cooking, you have some warm water somewhere. This water will help you. So we put them here to cook as we cut our cabbage. Isn't it, guys? Are we together? So I'm saying, for those people you guys just know that there are other things, other methods you use to light up your gas is upon you. There are those two things called gas lighters. You can use them or whatever. So we get back to our story. I'm saying I want to talk to you who's always been wasting time, especially here on YouTube. You waste a lot of time saying that I cannot start vlogging. You see, I see people who are bakers, but they've never even recorded a single video like this to show us how they bake. You see, like my sister, I always ask my sister, like, why don't you give us those, tips on how to bake? Because she's a good baker. She actually bakes for weddings. So if you're there, you're having a wedding, if you're there, you're having a birthday, my sister got you covered. By then, my sister, she bakes. She bakes you a nice cake for birthdays, for anniversaries, for weddings. She is actually a good baker, and I usually ask her, but maybe I respect her because maybe of her age, she's a busy person, like she's always busy, so she don't have time for this. So it's me who is learning. I'm actually in school. Guys, because my class, and once I'm done maybe training, I will be baking. And I'll be teaching you guys how to do it here. Yes, I'll be teaching you how to do it here on my YouTube channel, because these are precious opportunities that people don't want to use. So, back to my story. What was I saying? I was talking to you. You have a skill. You, like for instance, I have a fan of mine called Nancy, Nina's Oven. Nancy, have you ever, or you have, is me ndo sijaiona, have you ever done any video to show us how you bake, where you bake from? But now, let me tell you what, even Irene Refiro, you're also a baker. But I've never seen you. You have a YouTube channel for music. And maybe Irene, for example, let me use you. Maybe you don't like mixing your music with other errands. But what you can do, you can always create another channel. You just create and leave it for God. Like, all you're supposed to do, just play your part and leave the rest for God. So you don't have a choice. First of all, you have to come up with it. Come up with that channel. Teach people how you guys do these things. I wish I was a good baker. But I told you I am in class. My sister is training me. She's teaching me how to do these things. Once I'm done, guys, I will ask for your orders home. And I will bake you good cakes, because I am a go-getter. And I don't waste opportunities. As much as we live a day at a time, it's always good to always remember, as I told you, that your life is in your hands. Yes? Yes. Guys, I'm cutting my cabbage. I told you that I prefer to do this at home. So once in a while though, some other days you usually come home very tired, so you have to look for an alternative. But in such a case like today, if I have time, I always prefer doing it for myself. So guys, what is holding you back? You're wondering about what people will say. Some people will laugh at you. Other people will talk behind your back. They will laugh at you. They will talk behind your back. They will be saying that you are not. And let me tell you guys maybe something as I continue. When I was introducing this video, I told you that I am also a TV host. But that is not supposed to limit me. That also is not supposed to make me forget about my life, my purpose. That having, being on a TV station, being on a TV, me nasemanga, there I go for work. Like, that is where I get my daily bread from. Because of course I'm paid to do what I do. But apart from that, there's now what I call my life. You see, like now, if I leave, I come home. I have a daughter to take care of, to cook for. You see, I have a family to look after. And very soon I'll have a husband to take care of. Amen. Should be very soon actually. So, I have a life. Stop limiting yourself. You see, like, someone will tell me that, like, I have a sister of mine who is a banker. Maybe she'll tell me, I am a banker. Why? I cannot do that. And she's a good cook. I'll bring her one day here. I'll host her. She's younger than me to cook for us. There is what she cooks. She cooks githeri, mangoes, githeri mixed with mangoes. Like, mpaka unashangaa, what kind of food is this? She's a good cook. Actually, she's so innovative when it comes to cooking skills. And I always insist, but she's camera shy. And because she's camera shy, I'll train her bit by bit until she perfects. Those those small things you do differently, whatever you maybe spend most of your time doing, you can always take your phone, record, shoot. You can always, like, there's so many things you can do. I just want to talk to you who is holding yourself, or you who is limiting yourself simply because you don't know what people would say. Like, for instance, maybe I can ask you, why don't you shoot when... I also have another sister of mine, and we were with her on Saturday, and I asked her, no, because you're making nails, and she's also, by the way, guys, she makes good nails for ladies, for men. Yes, in case you need her, she can even visit you at your place, so long as hauna biashara zingine unamuitia. She does a clean job. And so I asked her on Saturday, like, sasa wewe, kwa nini utushutiani tuone hizo kucha? Naona kama saa hii if she does, ningewekea tu hapo na mkiona, isn't it? Akaniambia, no, I'll start. Like, I want to start now. Kamwambia, please do. Stop waiting for that perfect time, but that time I'll have a big salon. I'm waiting for that time I'll have a bigger phone. You see, those are things that people say. But I'm waiting for that time I'll have a nice phone. Why don't you start with yours, even if it's not clear? We was trying to view your content. Honestly, we are going to struggle just to making sure that we support you. But now, if you're not even going to attempt, you're not going to start, and there you are, you're crying, you're complaining the economy. People who complain about the economy, but they actually are making the economy to get harder. Because they're doing nothing to maybe contribute to the economy. So guys, stop worrying about what people will say. Just do it from wherever you are able to do it from. Use whatever you have now. You know, we are usually told that if God cannot entrust you with small things, then how will He trust you? Or rather, when will He entrust you with bigger things? So first of all, you have to show God that, God, I am responsible here. Like with these small things, I am able to stretch my wings like I am not. Sorry guys, I think this is smaller. Let's put them here. Oh, nachomeka. Sorry. Let's have them cook from this other spoon. That one is a bit smaller. I've realized that it's smaller. So stop limiting yourself, because you say that those people you see shoot content. Because in this case, I'm talking about, I want to address those people who want to start a YouTube channel. But they are saying, I cannot start it now because I don't have this and this. You know, we give so many excuses, but those excuses will end up messing with your life. Because, you see, even if you're listening to me and you're a banker, let me tell you, guys, I always boil meat. I like my meat boiled. Yeah, before I cook, ndio ipate nini kidogo. So I'm allowing it to boil, and I was told that always put salt so that your meat can be softer. That is what they say. You put salt and your meat will be soft, and then you cover. I don't want to go for the other machine because they are hot and I don't have to. So I just choose this one. Guys, start start where you are. Start with whatever you have. Stop also comparing yourself. What I was telling you guys, I was telling you that so many people want to live a life that is not theirs. And simply because, like, let me use myself. Simply because I am a TV host, I have to wear this kind of hair, like you can see mine is shaggy. I want to wear that. I want to change my hairstyle in a week's time because so and so is doing it. I want to change the car I'm driving after every year simply because so and so is doing it. You see, so many things that people say. Hizo ni visingizio tu, na hizo zitakuharibia maisha. Just let those who are talking talk. People will always talk. There's a friend of mine who tells me that if you really care about what people will say, tunaongeanga na tunasemenya mtu hata akiwa kwa kaburi. Can you imagine? Kwa kaburi, kwa mortuary, kwa coffin, then who are you? Not to be talked behind your back or not to be talked of. Just stand tall, raise your shoulders high, encourage yourself always and tell yourself that whatever you are about to embark on is going to succeed. People will talk, people will say, look at her, but as long as you're doing what brought you here on earth, and guys, as long as you're doing what makes you happy, let people talk. Actually, there is someone I host on TVs and he says that I'll be making sure that every day I pass in front of you like this so that you can see me to get more materials to discuss tomorrow. Yes? Like he makes sure that when you pass in front of people, you can get yourself more materials to discuss tomorrow. And you know, let me tell you, people don't do that because they are rude. People do that because they've realized that human beings will make you die poor. Human beings will make you die without having exhausted at least a quarter of your dreams. And human beings can see your potential. Now, what they do, they sell fear to you. Sorry for that noise. What they do, guys, they sell fear to you. They sell fear to you just to frighten you so that you may not try because they want you to stay in the same level. Who told you that you were created to stay in that same level with them? Who told you that there was any connection between you and them when God was creating you? There was nothing like that. And so, wake up. Stop looking at the excuses. Instead of now staring at your excuses, guys, you can decide that I am going to start today. If maybe your dream is to have a boutique, start selling online, start reselling. Very soon, maybe God willing, I'll take you to places where you can get items on wholesale and you can resell. And guys, as I always tell you, you can check on my video that I did earlier this year about different side hustles that you can use. And guys, you're going to find out that you can be posting. What do you do with your smartphones? You will find out that smartphone of yours can help you. Maybe so, guys, like I'm telling you, you see, if like now, for instance, you start reselling your products online, guys, you are going to start building your own a base for your clients. So even when it comes now for you to start your own business, it will not be hard for you to get customers because you already have, formed somewhere like a foundation for these clients of yours. But now tell me that you will wait until that time you will get 700,000 or so, 100,000, whichever amount, to open your own business. That who told you that you will be alive? All that I want to say to you today, guys, please guys, just believe in yourself. Use whatever you have now. Stop complaining. Not even stop caring about what people will say. Just always remember that I told you that people will always talk. People will always talk. So it's up to you to ask yourself whether you want to please people or you want to serve your purpose. That's all I would like to tell you today. So, whoever wants to speak, let them speak. Even if they come and comment to you or tell you that you are doing this because so and so you're doing, I don't know, you're copying so and so, I don't know, you see, like when I started doing my videos using my phone, people were had gotten used to me on TV. So they were like, hi, so you see, like now I don't have any makeup. So people are like, Sumi, those videos are not of your class. So many people told me that videos are not of your class. You can come to my place and I'll give you some space to be shooting from there. And I was like, who told you that in the first place I needed a space? Who told you that to start with? Who told you that I needed a camera? Like, people are just funny. People are just funny. And I told them, when it comes to my YouTube, I'll be living the life I live. When it comes to the TV, of course, that's my job. So I'll have to keep up with the standards. That's all. And it was hard for me, actually it was difficult for me to convince people. But I believe they are getting used to this lifestyle. And that's why I told you, there's a video here I did earlier this year down below, and I told you guys that don't always trust the social media. Don't believe whatever that happens in the social media. It will give you a lot of pressure and you will die of depression for nothing. Isn't it? I told you that you will never find me come live on Facebook, come live on TikTok in most cases. But I believe TikTok now has started to normalize things because people are coming live from wherever they are. So, guys, I will always prepare to appear. You know, like venye tunasemanga kururia, lazima ni prepare ndo nirurie. Hiyo ndio ile pressure tu ameweka kwa social media. But let me tell you guys, people cook for themselves, for their children, people cook for their husbands, people cook, like people take care of their children, they take care of their wives and families, but they cannot come start showing you there because at the end of the day they think that you also don't really matter. So also don't make them matter to your life and determine the kind of life that you're going to live. Stay that life that you are able to. Use whatever God has given you. Of course, as you pray, work hard and believe, because God is going to reward your efforts. Are we together? So, and if you fear being talked about, hii maisha nani hata kuongelelea? Wacha kujilimit, wacha pia kujipatia stress. Wacha. Let whoever is talking, let them talk. We've seen so many people online, even on social media, people who are doing well. And when it comes to news making headlines, they are always topping those news. They are always on the headlines. And actually, they are the headlines. So who are you? Well, come and do what pleases you. Do what makes you happy. Do what you think that will at the end of the day help you make a coin and an extra coin, because life in Nairobi or life in wherever you are is not as easy. Guys, are we together? Yeah, that's all I will tell you. And it is until that time you will get tired of hearing people and minding their business, that time you'll become a very great person in this world. I wish you all the best. If you find this interesting, like guys, I am actually almost done cutting my cabbages, so that now after my meat is cooked, I'm going to Ashley. Nini. After my meat is ready, nani amekubomoa nywele? Yes.
Nataka blada.
Hebu kuja usalimia watu hivi. Wanakuona? Mmebomoa sasa, alafu you came with your hair undone. Wasalimie. Hi guys. Amlivo.
Hi guys.
Unaenda wapi?
Chini.
Chini kufanya nini?
Cheza.
Umekuja nywele ikiwa imebomoka? Okay. Angalia kwa hiyo bag yangu ya black. Hapo kwa hapo kale kadogo ndani utapata blada. Okay? Guys, that's my daughter. She left in lines. Ilikuwa na lines, sasa anakuja nywele kama inasimama. Anyways, ako holiday. So, yes guys, if you find this content interesting, please subscribe, like, and comment. Tell me what made you stop fearing people and fearing their comments and what they will say. Yes? Okay, thank you so much. What was I telling you? That after my meat is cooked, yes, I'm going to cook ugali. Let me see whether I'm going to shoot another video. Let me think of something else that I can tell you as we cook, as we finish cooking, and God is going to bless us all. So stay safe, subscribe. Bye bye. See you next time.